I told you, shit go down. Don't be looking at me. It's not. Listen, why would I burn out? I'm just now coming into my potential, my full self. It seemed like false storylines is burning down. Look like Hollywood got some problem. Look like a bunch of foreign problem. I ain't got nothing to do with caring about that type of stuff. No, my burn down process is right there. You ever seen Loki? It would have looked like when all the false timelines start disappearing. Motherfuckers start saying, is timeline sort of dimension shifting or what the fuck is going on? You're going off into the smart meta world now. Right where y'all belong. Somewhere else. Bye. Anunnaki and them. Remember? They was trying to stop y'all from the technology and they, go ahead. Y'all believe this wild stuff. Not me. You gonna burn for this stuff. It's gonna be a lot more fires and a lot more stuff and a lot more stupid. The more y'all little president and Elon Musk and the satanic agenda is moving in the direction that they're moving, straight for the gusto. You see, Elon Musk about to own TikTok, Twitter, everything you thought you was supposed to say. And you're gonna own your smart car, own your smart meter, nigga across your freedom cities. Nigga, it's burn up. It's gonna burn up. If you're not in my class, y'all enjoy y'all day. I hope y'all learn something. It's you have to have been watching KevRow for a long time. In fact, you got to be asking questions at this point to even understand. I ain't gonna cap with you. I'm not gonna cap with you. Uh, Doing a lot of research over these years, and if you coming up in my Miss Latina Jordan with all of these emojis, you're not really from my class. From my perspective, you're not here to be serious about my class. You more serious about putting hearts up and emojis and stuff like that. What I have up on my screen is something so important. The people of the struggle, not the Latina queen, princess, not you. Okay, the people of my struggle, my people, not you. You feel me? Not you. I'm sorry, Latina Jordan, not you. No, no. This is a walk we've been walking together for a long time. This ain't for you, like Miss, and who else is in here? Yeah, it's good to see people up in the morning and enjoying their day. But if you've been doing your studies on Riggs Bank, I'm not sure. It's some people missing this morning. Max, you're not gonna get it. You way off. You way backward. You gotta go back. Max, you way back there. Mr. Success Builder been pressing one, ain't been asking no question. Oh, I'm so glad I downloaded all my videos. I'm so glad I downloaded all of my videos. All of them. I'm so glad that I just been taking my time on my broadcast. And not really, but it's a lot of people that normally is up at this time. They asses ain't up today. You know, it's a wonder to me how many people disappear when we talking about the Nazis. They never thought Kev was gonna get this far. They never thought. We never thought. They thought they was playing with Kev. Y'all not playing with me. Press one. Y'all know all this history, science, and niggas ain't got nothing to say when a nigga on the courts with the Black Holocaust. Niggas go MIA. Press one. Boy, boy, boy. I just want y'all to know. I got you. I got you. Not only do I got you, I got him. That's how you know I'm of God. Because I got him. Press Y. That's how you know I'm of God. Because I got him, nigga. That's how. Through all the trolling, through all the demon, through all the sorcery, and fake knowledge, and fake wisdom, and fake help, and misleading information, and distractive information. I got him, nigga. Motherfucking Mickey Mouse. I got him. And I got their ass. I got on this internet to say I got him. You know when they called Saddam Hussein? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I'd like to thank Brian. Bro, that was a beautiful, beautiful find. Perhaps the most important reason while I got up here on the internet. Because I was bored in the black community tearing down all of their idols. I wanted to tear the world's idols down, nigga. And thank God Brian did was doing his research and came to me with Riggs Bank. I couldn't sleep. I can't really sleep. I'm up, ready to go, ready to, ready to see what's on the mind of the people. A lot of distractions. Yeah, my work. I'm trying to tell you, my work as a fucking freestyle YouTuber is gone. That was 2 days ago. Shout out to y'all. And I got your names on the spinner board right here next to my chair. Anyway, I got your names on here. Anyway, look what I found. Riggs Bank. You feel me, Ollie? Ollie, you see this shit right here? Ollie is the reason why I just kept going and didn't budge. When I say G14 classified, it's because Riggs Bank. When I say I'm telling, and Pac said somebody gotta explain why I ain't got shit. The game is rigged. That's why. Mr. Motherfucking Gillespie. Ali. You've been a student here at the Row a long time. I'm telling you right now, ain't another greater moment than looking at this motherfucking clown. This motherfucking clown on the screen. Nothing. The only thing better than this is John 3:16. John 16. Press 1, Spirit of Truth. That's it. That's it. All the work that I've done is the lead up to Riggs Bank. The United States, Riggs Bank, how they stole the freedmen's money. That's all I wanted to know. Who took our shit? Who are the sons and daughters of these people? And the dolls, and how they were able to rip all of the money, all of the gold, all of the pictures, all of their belongings. How they was able to do this. Who was involved? The characters we had to go through. Characters. To distract and distort history and put the blame on Disneyland characters over real industry that really did this to our people. This is real. I'm doing my research, getting to a point where it's like, okay, this guy right here. I can leave this on the screen as long as I want to, because now I understand white supremacy, codes, and Latin, and all of this antichrist nonsense. The presidents, their condensed history and time. Who did it? We always say the Federal Reserve was created in 1933, right? This is before the Fed. This is before the Fed. These people right here is behind the scares in the financial market in New York, in the stock market. J.P. Morgan, shit, it's a fucking corporation, banking system. It's not a real person. The real J.P. Morgan is dead, and nigga, they just took that name. These are Bavarians, Russians, and Germans. There's not ain't a person born in Germany or Russia with the name Morgan ever on earth. Y'all just believe anything. And your people out there brain. There ain't no Russian person. There ain't no damn. Ain't no German person. Ain't no damn. That's first and foremost. That's where you got a problem. They wanted us to think they was always here. And the history was this, and they was in the ground, and they been here since. No. This was a military coup in the 1900s. A total takeover. And would nobody have more means to do this than a propped up fake banking institution that was stealing the freedmen stuff? Names, luggage, addresses, paperwork, everything. And I already knew it. I only knew it came from two places, Pino. Because I'm like Columbo of the history uncovering. You feel me? I was like, nigga, only the penitentiary do stuff like that. And banks. Damn. This is why the banking system is ran off of the stock market. The interest of people in prison. This is all fucked up. This is all leasing, convict leasing, slavery. This is all convict leasing. And they know it. We just can't put it together and how. But this has been going back since J.P. Morgan was the biggest, with the steel company, the biggest slave trader there in America. With U.S. Steel. And Carnegie was one of the biggest slave traffickers with the transporting of either dead or alive workers, slaves. So this is all U.S. This shit is called U.S. Steel, damn it. Damn, quit running from me. Give me a hug, embrace me. Don't run from me. I ain't making like, I wanted to go back and see what was Russia and Germany doing at the time. Not just their revolutions. Press one. We can do that all day. But there is a definitive. I want to know who financed it. Who Prescott Bush, who the New Deal guy, Roosevelt's, who they were dealing with. I want to know them. I want to make America free. You feel me? I want to know who financed it. And since we Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz and all this, I figure I follow the yellow brick road, right? Hit that like button and subscribe. And along this yellow brick road in the metaverse, I met some funny friends, weirdos. That's why. Some fucking ghouls and goblins. I met some crazy motherfuckers, wombats and flying monkeys. But the man, the grand wizard of them all, press one. And we gonna get there and see who's behind the fucking curtain. Damn, this feel good. To just stare at this man and just know who this man is. From Riggs Bank, an international bank it's just good to just look at this man and see who this man really is with the swoosh of a haircut. I'm sorry. With the swoosh of a motherfucking haircut. Boy, they thought they was smart. And they think you dumb, which you are ignorant of many techniques used to deceive. But in my theory, I'm testing P-Note. This guy, let me tell y'all how I even got to this guy. Because this is how the channel is starting. This is how class is beginning. I fucked around and was looking at Riggs Bank and the importance of Riggs and I'm over here like, okay, Riggs Bank. So in order, Riggs Bank was involved in the scandal involving General Augusto, whatever, right? My ass typed in Riggs Bank. But where it went, where did I go? Let me see who up in. Let me see who up in here early. Somebody sending me some change real quick. Start out the RT Bill with that $20 contribution. Shout out to y'all up in his mug. Jason Harris, Cedric yesterday, Machiavelli Soldier, Chad Dyson. Shout out to y'all up in his mug. Yeah, yesterday and the people in here today. So I typed in Riggs Bank. Is Brian up in here? Not yet. I typed in Riggs Bank, and I just started doing my research on it. I'm like, okay. It was known for this, blah, 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 blah. During World War I, the bank participated in Liberty Bond Drive. Look, so I'm looking for the information that's due to the freemen, like Liberty Bonds. You very catch my eye. Hold on. Because this is what they banked off of. A false sense of Liberty Bonds, right? Annual Morse invention of the telegraph and all this. This Riggs Bank provided 72 in gold towards the purchase of Alaska. Boom, boom, boom. In 1801, George Washington Riggs died. Ooh, let's see this. Not found. Wow. And crazy. In 1860, the final Robert Peary's final expedition to the north. Expansion of the U.S. Let's go. So, now Riggs National Bank, 1896. Boom, boom, boom. Right around, you know who. He was named president of Riggs National Bank. Larson Riggs, Law, Larson Riggs, board of directors, Indian Ridge Family Banking. In 1909, United States Congress resulted in the establishment of the Federal Reserve. Press one. So this is what with the eagle sitting right up there on top of it. So this is what I was saying. And boom, boom, boom. Depression Riggs director. Boom, boom, boom. Fleming acted as advisor to Franklin D. Roosevelt. You know, boom, boom. I was saying DuPont Circle. Embassy diplomat. Boom. Walter Reed Hospital. The bank opened Walter Reed. The bank acquired the Bank of Washington. The bank expanded North Virginia. Boom, the bank was acquired by PNC Financial Group. Didn't I tell y'all PNC? Ooh, excuse me. I said Candace Owens' husband family is related to them. I'm gonna show y'all the thumbnail. I did a show on that. That's way over there. Hold up. I don't need help from whoever you are in my chat room. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. I don't need you to copy and paste things I'm researching. Thank you. I leave enough time for people to call it in and participate in the program. You're not doing that, and you're not copying and pasting nothing, because I have a classroom where you can participate and enjoy. Okay? Thank you. They try to do that like they paying attention to me. Like, get out of my classroom. Bye-bye. So I'm doing all of this, right? And all of a sudden they doing a research, copy and pasting. Get up out of here. National Corporation, 2004. So, acquired by, so I did, boom, boom, boom. I did Riggs Bank. But guess what's right here? The Wrights Bank. Press 1. So the Wrights Bank is the German Riggs Bank. Riggs Bank, Wright Bank, Riggs Bank, the Wrights Bank. Same shit going on in over there. But this is the monetary institutions in Germany had been instituted for the economic development for several decades before unification. In the Kingdom of Prussia, look, same eagle. The Bank of Prussia, who I tell y'all robbed you. Okay. Had been established in 1847 in the aftermath of the Revolution of 1848. 5 additional banks have been granted a note insurance privilege. The North German Confederation, following the 1870, boom, boom. So I'm just following, look, the Weimar Republic, same eagle, okay? All of this, all of them, in my opinion, they all became American. Russia and Germany. Look, following Germany's defeat and the 1919 Treaty of Versailles, the German government was unable to meet its expenditures and commitments by taxation and borrowing from external sources. Where did they borrow from? They borrowed from the money they stole from you. Excuse me, the freedmen and sovereigns, and from King George, from the trust. They lent Germany the money, remember? It's the dolls. So that whatever was going, the same things is going over here. Black people had no idea this was going on. So I'm running across these individuals and names I'm doing when they develop this, when they find all this gold, and all this. And I started running across individuals. Like I see a lot of their names is redded out because a lot of these people probably went on to become people you would recognize. You would probably recognize, probably like, hold on. That looked like, but look, this is the Great Bank of German Empire, Nazi Germany, Nazi occupied territories, German mark, the Bank of Russia. All these banks come from even Dulce, this bank. Until I got to him. I'm like, well, hold on. How do I know you? From somewhere. I know you. I had to find this guy, his real name. I almost lost track of his real name, but what he was known for. But I'm gonna show you a video on who he is. Um, he is officially Hitler's banker. Okay.
Nuremberg, October 1946. The main heads of the Nazi regime who were still alive were tried over a period of 10 months in a unique trial held in southern Germany, the Nuremberg trials. The defendants included Hjalmar Schacht.
He was among the leaders of the Third Reich who were tried at Nuremberg.
Tried for having been the providential man of a Germany under Reconstruction, Schacht had accompanied Hitler's rise to power. Worse still, he was manipulated by the Führer to help the Third Reich become a bloodthirsty killing machine.
He helped Hitler establish a certain reputation.
So this is Hitler's banker, his official banker, right? And wait a minute. We'll look these motherfuckers up, right? As we should. I think at this point we should be looking up every person, every one of them. So I see that. I'm like, hold on, champion. Well, that's him, right? He's the official banker of Adolf Hitler. Born Horace Greenlee. Yeah, right. Hajimar Hashat, Shadhat, 1887, June 1970. German pronunciation. German was a liberal political. Didn't I tell y'all Adolf Hitler was a Democrat? Didn't I tell y'all Adolf Hitler was a Democrat? Hello? Let me me start just talking to people. Moderators, didn't I say that? Hold on. Okay. The German economist, banker, politician, and co-founder of the German Democratic Party, which is black people's worst enemy in America. Press one. He served as the currency commissioner and the president of the Reichsbank. Huh? He was the money controller. Say it with me, P-Note. Control the money, you can, nigga, what I care about a what? A law will not control the money. Hold on. I said, hold on. Hold on. So, not only is he the German founder of the German Democratic Party, he served as a currency commissioner and president of the Reichsbank under the Weimar Republic. He was a fierce critic of the country's post-war reparation obligation. We shouldn't have to pay them niggas back shit. Remember? That's why all he was screaming about the Jews. They do this, and they do that, but that's over there. Over here, he. Oh, but y'all gonna get the picture. You gonna get the picture. And so he's man post-war obligation. He also, did they ever pay back reparation? No. The people who invested, who money was taken from them and forcibly invested in this stuff, were never repaid. In fact, Hitler's it was all canceled out. The debt was canceled because they had it. Okay, helping to create German industrialists and landowners that pushed Hindenburg to appoint the first NSDAP-led government. So they all wobblies. Hello? They're industrialists. Hello? Okay. He served in Adolf Hitler's government as president of the Central Bank, 1933 to 39. He was born in Prussia, German Empire. Now what? Denmark. His parents, who had spent years in the United States, originally decided to name Horace Greeley. And I said shit. In honor of the American journalist Horace Greeley. That's Benjamin Franklin, little cousin. However, come on, bro. Come on. He joined the 1903. And as well, he met with the famous American banker J.P. as well as American president. Now this is odd that him and Theodore look extremely alike. Is it me? Press one. Is it me? Stay with me. Is this me? Or do Theodore just happen to look like every goddamn body? Including the head nigga over there. That's weird, don't it? Yeah, they look very similar. That's kind of odd, that y'all would even look like that. And they met with each other and okay. But he became deputy director under the Dresden Bank in 19. He was a board member on it during some year in the merger. National Bank. Wow. Was a Freemason. Wow, having a lodge. So all y'all are under the Führer. Busted. Y'all all black Germans. I won. I told you. I told you. Y'all worship white supremacy. Y'all Nazis. I told you. I don't care about your feelings. You're black Nazis. Hit the like button and subscribe. Look at your neighbor and say, Kev, don't found your white Jesus, your leader. The president of the bank. Okay? He just knew all these people. He just grew up at the press one. He just grew up at the right time. The Minister of Finance. Mm-hmm. He became a friend of the Montego Norman, the Bank of England, belonging to the Anglo-German Fellowship, was a membership organization aimed to, it sounded like the White League to me. Press one. The Bank for International Settlements, the BIS. Involvement with the Nazi Party. Here is retarded ass sitting right here. Press one. With all of them back there looking like who is that? Nigga. They look like they scared out their brains sitting next to him, huh? You know why? Not only do he look like motherfucking nigga. You know who else he look like? Huh? He look like him. Dad. Who is that, Dad? See, Dad. This is what makes me the king. Dad. You hear me, Dad? This is right here. It's what king me. You see, who is this weirdo? You gotta ask yourself, man, what the fuck? Go to my notes real quick. See, I know all this already. I know the answer before. You feel me? The Black Columbo. Just gathering up all my evidence. Who was that there? He looked familiar. And present one. Who was that there? Interesting fellow, ain't he? Look in his eyes, there. Who is that? Ooh-wee. I got 99 problems. But a bitch ain't one. Press what? Yeah, who's that? Soulless piece of crap there. Let me give you a hint. Let me give you a hint. He's sort of like Prescott Bush. You feel me? Just say he was there when they was hanging niggas. You feel me? So, who's he? Who's this one? Interesting. My man Ibram said Hitler got the same nose prosthetic as fucking J.P. Morgan, don't he? But you can see through his eyes who he is, can't you? Can't you, Jamil? Press 1. Jamil, press 1. You look in his soul, can't you? We don't stare at this man for hours, haven't we, Jamil? Who the fuck are you? You know, and since they hiding information, Jamil, we may have confirmation. See, Jamil, when you do your homework, Jamil,
Unknown caller.
you get to saying, hold on. All right. Coffee and Kush TV morning show. You on the air.
Yes, sir. This is Deborah from Florida.
What's going on, Deborah?
I don't know exactly who the man is, as in his soul, but I know we've got him listed as Nicholas Metropolis Salvador Dali Hitler. He's the leader of the fascists. We've got him down as Andrei Kolomogrov, leader of the Free Society.
Who is he?
That's just a few of them
Who is he?
I've got on my Zoom.
Who is he?
Sir, I don't know exactly who he is except for Disney.
No, that's not Disney.
I don't know, sir.
Well, have a great seat. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the call. Jamil knows who that is. It's the one he met with. You know, he would be the banker of Adolf Hitler. He would have to know Adolf Hitler. He would have to know J.P. Morgan. And he would have to know the New Deal. This the guy I'm looking for. The master of disguises. The one guy by way of the bank that would be in authority to know how to transfer large amounts of money to Germany. Hit the like button and subscribe. I see through the mask. Glasses ain't helping. That's why they was sitting there scared shitless. Once again. Like a nigga. Banking wars. Theater of war. Rockefeller. That was good. That was a good one. Rockefeller. Never born with a name that damn cool. David Rockefeller. Nigga, your name is Schmidt. Rockefeller. Nazis. They don't know nothing. Now, y'all know who this is. This is Theodore Hitler. That's who it is. It's J.P. Hitler. That's who the fuck it is. It's Morgan. It's motherfucking Hitler P. motherfucking Roosevelt. That's who the fuck it is. This is motherfucking the Pope. This nigga here is the one the Pope would align himself with to say, make us what? The superior race. This would be the financial institution. The Grand Heist. After this is done, make us what? They're all living off the trust. Final answer. You see him with the fingers down like that? The Pope do that too. That must stand for Wormer Empire or some Germanic secret code of upside down peace. I don't know. He's chancellor, right? They made him chancellor, president, everything. Of course he'll go back to his banking position. You'll never. Oh, he died. Of course he died. You ain't never seen this motherfucker before. You only saw this fool who was running around the world talking about white power. These niggas gotta burn. Nigga, everything. He the type of nigga said, y'all don't know how to do it? Let me do it. Let me do the shit. Do. He leaves, enter this guy. Press one. Who's this guy? Oh, he's his motherfucking banker. Sure he is. Sure he is. And JP Morgan too, right? And let me guess. A lot of American presidents' bankers banked with this feller. I wonder what plan they can come up with. Hollywood and bankers. The right means empire. So you're right. Thank you. So if the right is empire, this is their bank. They just switched it over from the right, gave themselves a bad guy. Well, who's the bad guy? We are. But we're not we. We only we for a certain amount of time while we're acting. No, we not we. Them is bad people. Yeah, they destroyed and burned up the Jews. Now we got to pay them back. Here, thank you. It was always Prussia. That's why I kept seeing them Prussian hats. Press one. That's why I kept seeing it. It's not the mask. It's the disguise. Press one. So the bank is the Hitler bank. Say it with me. That's Hitler's bank. That's not Hitler's banker. That's Hitler. Press one. That's Hitler. Hitler. That's his white power bank. Wormer. Okay? That's him. He the only one that would meet the standard of Adolf Hitler. Fuck, stand back. Watch me do it. Hey, y'all. Hey, man, No, not Walt Disney. No, damn. Good one. Close. I'm going to show you Walt Disney. Makeup artist, piece of shit. But this guy, white power. This is Hitler, nigga. This Hitler, Stalin, Roosevelt, nigga, all of them in one. Nigga, that's Satan. Look at his face. If you don't get the fuck up out of here, that's Satan. And how would a Catholic regime pope do business with him to take over black people? All their lands. That's why the pope in Rome owns all of this land. Y'all blaming the bankers, but it's their religious order. And they are occultic. And they got their liberty through liberty bonds. This is your Jesus. Him right here. Hell, Himmler. That's one.
Unknown caller.
Don't play with me. Don't play with Kev. Nigga, we got him. Press one. Taj, I knew you was coming. What's up, Taj? What's on your mind?
Chilling, Kev.
What's up?
Bro, that's Dawes, too. Charles Dawes from the Dawes plan. Because I seen something in there. He was the banking president from the Reichsbank. He was also a part of the Young Plan, which was the restructuring of the loan. And then that's Dawes.
That's
too.
Dawes. You're right. Charles Dawes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, so he's making a deal with himself.
Well, yeah, because
this is crazy.
It's the Dawes plan, right? In the Dawes Act.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So put it together. Let's put Dawes on the. We got you. He's wearing prosthetics.
Yeah. This is the man of a million faces.
There he is.
The man of disguises.
There he is.
Master of disguise.
Bro, it's in American history. The Dolls Act, the Dolls Plan. That's German history as well.
Yeah, and the Dolls Rolls.
And the
Dolls
Dolls-
Rolls. You go back. And it's something else about the about the Riggs guy. The Riggs guy's birthday is 4th of July, just like Rufus Dawes, the father of this guy apparently.
Yeah, hold up. Let me find this real quick. You just brought up Dawes. This makes
Yes,
sense.
sir.
Okay. Let me save this picture. That's where that chin come in.
Exactly. You can't forget that chin and them eyes. That look through them eyes, Kev. It looked just like him. He got the German uniform on, and it's what is this guy got going on? And he always had that powdery, puffy looking face. So you could tell it was prosthetics, depending, on Dawes, definitely.
Enlighten people on what Dawes did at the time. What was he doing? Oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the vice president at one point. But he was the one of the United States of America. Let's call it the United States Bank.
Busted. Y'all are so busted.
He looked like a priest too, but what he did, he set up the payments going to Germany so they could pay the what's it called, the reparation to France for World War One. And like you showed us, everything that is an act, they put on that act and they absorbed the sympathy and everything, the humanitarian aid that came with it.
But you see,
after robbing the people.
But Charles Dawes, they could be our friends. Well, how you know Charles? How you know that's Charles Dawes?
The reason I say that's Charles Dawes is because Dawes is the one that had the money. He's the one that collected everything in 1924 and sent it over to Germany so they could send it to France, and so they could eventually create Israel.
No, but where's that? Where is Dawes had the money?
In the Dawes plan, you know that triangle that you put up sometimes that has the Dawes plan and the Young plan.
Yeah.
And it's chasing the money. It's chasing the money, and that other guy, not Riggs, but the new guy, the guy of the Reichsbank, he was a part of the Young plan, which was a restructuring of the loan.
But look at the ears.
For sure. That's dead on. That's him, Ted. That's him. Part. Goofy part.
Wait a minute. So Charles Dawes, hold up. Wait.
That's him, guy.
Hold on.
Check out a chin square and everything. He got his head tilted a little bit further, so but that's him. He tilted to the side. That's him. It's a different angle. It's a different perspective.
Yeah, can be. I know Dawes was around that time.
Indeed. And they are dealing with each other because Dawes was also a part of the Young Plan. That's why I keep saying the Young Plan. Hitler's banker is the one that restructured it to eventually forgive the loan, and the people never got paid back. The money that was robbed out of the Liberty bonds, the Dawes Plan, Freeman Bank, etc., everything went to Hitler. Or this guy.
Put Dawes to the side. Could Dawes be Hitler?
Yes.
Well, I'm asking my audience. You
Paul, that's an affirmative yes.
why? I mean, ones appear heavier set. Could be.
We talking about different phases of life. You know, this could be him at an older age, and then at the same time, like you brought up earlier, they're using the prosthetics, but the eyes don't lie, the ears don't lie, and if you spin his chin forward, it would be exactly like that. It would be exactly like his.
If you spin who forward?
Dolls. If you face him at the same perspective, I'm not saying you, but what I'm saying is if he was facing directly forward like the German banker is, that chin would be exactly the same.
No. 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 I got him at a later stage. See, this guy has a different structure.
Okay.
It's who was president at the time?
The president in 19, we had Hoover, Warren G. Harding was right before him. Calvin Coolidge,
There you
I want
go.
to say is around
That's
that
gonna be him.
time.
That's gonna be Calvin Coolidge.
Wow.
Huh? 1924.
Looking him up. I'm looking him up.
That's gonna be his time. All the presidents are pretty much German.
Yes.
See, he got the same chin. He got all that. Yeah, I see. Although there could be similarities, I don't see
Indeed.
dolls. I see dolls in I don't know.
You know, I was just calling in what I had seen. Like it kind of jumped out like that. Especially, it might have just been the part in the head and the cleft in the chin and those stern eyes, the same stern eyes.
Well,
But you know that's what I'm catching.
it could be, but he said those stern eyes, but he still have
You
the.
look like you got the ice eyes.
Let me see. Calvin Coolidge has the same chin. See that? As Adolf Hitler. Like, see that?
Mm-hmm. Lip overhang just the same way. Same shaped head.
Yeah, the upper lip is small, and it's like a small lip. It's a small
I
lip.
drink iced coffee.
No, well, I'm just saying it's just a small lip. So, but I notice about these
Trust.
characters is they have humongous ears. So the ears don't lie. But yeah, thank you for the call, champion.
No doubt. Peace, Kev.
My man, yeah. But yeah, I don't want to. It's cool to do that, match them up. That's cool. But I'm looking at his demeanor, like who he is, what he did at the time. Charles Dawes has a different type of look about him. I'm not saying it's not him for show or nothing like that. I'm just saying it doesn't stand out to me as banking financier of the world, Craig. You know what I'm saying? The top financier of the world. I got part of Hitler's regime, but when it comes to like Hitler's financier, this is on document. Like boom, this is who this guy is. Man, you see there? You see that? Huh? See, now, that's real. See, that's the face I'm looking for. See, you see that face, Taj? This is the good old American hero here. The New Deal. See? Taj like, that's Charles Dawes. No, it's not. Hit that like button and subscribe. It's the banker. I see y'all trying to throw Kev off. I see ya. You press what? Ah, they don't know nothing now. They ain't trying to. What would y'all think that this was? Huh? I see him. Hey. He look like who? Nah. If you would have said Pope Pius in them with that long face, Woodrow Wilson in them, but Kev don't caught the collusion. Kev don't caught the illusion. Which is gonna be the real Adolf. That's why everything Hitler wanted done happened. From the Rome to America to white supremacy. Everything happened just the way he wanted it. They got Walt Disney. Y'all hear that shit? Walt Disney, they said. No. No. American presidents are Germans and Russians. No more confusion. No more, well, it may be, oh, Kev, it's the dogs in this one. No, this is a banking system. Your banks, your presidents have been presidents of banks, probably the same president. That's why I said, why J.P. Morgan look like William Howard Taft? Why Taft look like him? Why Taft look like Roosevelt? And why Roosevelt look like Hitler's motherfucking banking official banker? He's the president of the bank, the national bank. He's the real one. There's no other person running like this guy. Mm-mm. He got control of the nation's money, remember? And especially how to duplicate a whole financial system based off of false senses of war bonds if you're controlling both sides. See? Now, where are the freedmen in this? Being persecuted on both sides. Who had enough power in front? You see them trying to change my shit? They know Rockefeller. They know J.P. Morgan. I said they know Disney. Press one. They didn't expect Kev to get here. No, I got a whole team. See? Ain't no confusing us. We already know. Who calling in? Who gonna distract? We already know. Let me tell you something. I already know. I already walked this down this way. I know who gonna call in. I know who I'm bothering. See, that's the thing about it. They be thinking I'm asleep or something. No, I'm just trying to see when you gonna do it. When, how it's gonna be done. Yeah. I know you don't know. I know you'll never know. I can tell. You don't know. Everything else you know. But you don't know this one. When this one's sitting right here in our face. Oh, no. Oh, you know. You're like, that nigga know. Press one. What he doing? Just like that nigga know. Now, I may be a lot of things, but I ain't no fool. There's only so far you can go before you get a dose of reality of what the wall really is. I know. You see, ain't no real nothing. It's just white supremacy. That's it. All the derailing and maybe this one when it's time to knock it out the park. Mm-hmm. They never know nothing. I don't know. No. Kev got him. You see? Kev got him. You know. That's why you called in the other day. Because you know where I was going. Soon as B, Brian, bring up Riggs. Bang. Here come you and no, it's the Rockefeller. It's just no. My brother brought up Riggs. Oh, you know. Everybody knows. Let me cut up all the playing. Hey, let me stop all the playing. This is KevRow show. Oh, you know. Ain't no fooling Kev. Now we got them, family. Nothing but bankers. Nothing but bankers. The right is the German Empire, any empire of German or Germany, the Holy Roman Empire. You hear me? You are a Nazi. You hear me? Cause y'all think y'all fooling me. You don't lead me. My show is in the direction of Mr. Gillespie. Y'all wouldn't understand what this is, family. You wouldn't know what this is. Ain't no fooling, Kev. Ain't no all of a sudden not knowing nothing. Nah, when you know every damn thing. Nah, see that's that deceptive shit. Press one. See, I can't have that when I'm freeing my people. See? I can't have that. This is a banking Nazi regime. Ain't no I don't know. Ain't no more distractions. Ain't no more I know and I don't know this. Everything else you know. You don't know Hitler? You don't know Theodore Hitler? Huh? Rockefellers. Your wine, what was that? What's the name? That's who they are. Germans. This is this is who y'all are. Right here. You've been supporting white supremacy this whole time. You've been supporting white supremacy the whole time. Tariq Nasheed couldn't break this down no better. Press one. Umar Johnson couldn't break this down no better. Shout out to the greats. Nellie Fuller. Yes. Real white supremacy right here on this program. There's 9. Huh? There's 9 areas of white supremacy, and this was the most potent one. The bank, how they bankrolled, how you finance the world. I'm proving how the Freeman banks financed the world in their own genocide. And y'all don't know? And y'all don't know. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all don't know. What a coinky dink. Both y'all don't know. This one is this one, trying to lure Kev away. This, he got them still Dave. Yeah, okay. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm the teacher. You know, he got these eyes. He got this face. He got this look. He got this. But all that other stuff, we're going to get to Woodrow Wilson and them and a big boy. But this is a banking empire. It's the Holy Roman Empire. And we are all prisoners of war. Thank you, Shannon. We ain't daydreaming. We looking through the veil. We not stopping. Let those who are stuck, let them be stuck. Let them be stuck. Ooh, y'all see them lips on them? I'm proved it without a shadow of a doubt. That's him. Press one. Get off, Kev. That's him. Nazis. Proven without a shadow of a doubt. Black America. Without a shadow of a doubt. He looked like Dawes. I don't know. Well, step aside, because I know. And he looked like Roosevelt. He looked like Hitler. He looked like 2 birds of the same goddamn coin. He looked like 2 heads on the same goddamn bird. Hitler's in his. Press one. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm proving how the Nazis stole our money. And then they run around the earth talking about where Hitler's gold. That's not Hitler's gold. Excuse me. You know exactly where it went. It went to the bank. And then they used that money to jumpstart white America. and put black people in servitude and to bond, made them bondsmen and bondswomen, had their children, and they were ripped out of their homes. All the men were murdered. Press one. Because America wanted to be free from common law and embrace Hitler's supremacy, white supremacy. And then they go to Catholic Church. You can't fool me. Nigga, I see through the world, the veil of this universe, nigga. You can't fool me. I don't know. Maybe it's this one. Nigga, if you ain't on my accord, you ain't on shit. KevRow said it. Now you better believe it now. You don't have a choice. You better say it because I told you to say it, Taj. That's why. No more thinking on your goddamn own. You just say it because it's going to put a smile on my damn face. Don't say nothing else. That look exactly when you call in, just say, I agree with you 100% and just make sure it'll look like him, even if you don't believe it. Don't even call in and say nothing else. I believe you. Don't try to distract, distort, lead astray. Go nowhere else. Because it's not working. Haven't y'all got the picture yet? You are failures. You're going to fail. The coming of the Lord is at hand. You failed. You don't know. Step aside. Oh, you know. Y'all know they ate babies. Oh, you know. You have to be Adolf. You got to be a child of Hitler to eat some damn babies. To kick the heads off of babies. To burn people up. You know y'all from the right. Y'all are Germans and Russian. Y'all learned this way back in the gateway process in school with y'all gifted asses. Press one. Y'all knew what y'all was learning. Morse code way the fuck back then, nigga. Press one. Yeah. Thought you'd seen another nigga like me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Me and my team solidified. We know you're gonna call. We know this already. Because we are indicting the federal government, the U.S., the corporation of USA. This is indictment. When I speak it, you got to speak indictment into the, what you think all this destruction is for? Because it's not real. That's why. What I'm saying is real. Dylan, and who else? Dylan. Fire. Burn them up. Because it's not real. Y'all are Germans, just like I said. You can't say I'm your friend long enough, because I'm going to just wait till the show is over. I'm going to show you something. When my job on earth is done, you're going to remember. Kev told me Theodore Roosevelt was goddamn the banking rigs, and even if they don't understand, nigga, you know it. Know what comes with this? Rockefeller, all stolen name, all Germans. All of them. That's why God is going to step on you, is stepping on y'all. Naturally. You wake up, don't even know what dimension your ass in. God is destroying this. He's doing that. The God of Scripture is doing this right here. Breaking down, ain't nobody else broke down Hitler and Theodore Roosevelt and their connection to the banks and where's Hitler's gold. I'm the only one. Ain't no nigga finna take nothing from Kev because you can't come here, nigga. I'm gonna play too. I'm gonna play right along with you. But when you gonna hit the wall, not me. I'm the only one. The whole federal system bombarded you. The Nazis did that to y'all. The Great Migration, those was the Nazis. That was these guys. They were financed by these people. And then these people was bought out by PNC Bank because they have to lose all trace of stuff. So they try to launder it here to they gotta destroy that shit because we don't need this shit leading back to us. But we found it. We found it. Oh yeah, all that. Oh, you the man. All that shit to go out the window to live one more moment in an American dream, please. All that, Kev, we love you. All that shit will go out the door to keep living a fucking fantasy. Press one. Well, no, y'all destroyed my little world. I was living a great in my little bubble in South Central, and then bad things. Fucked around and you found out. Wrong one. You fucked around and you found out. Motherfucker ain't no dummy smarter than me. You know how to play me. Ain't nobody finna be playing dumb after I wasted years of my time getting into this. Oh no, I don't know nothing. Party. Oh yeah, you know. Oh yeah, y'all know. Y'all see them ears on them boys? Huh? Y'all see them lips? You see the way that lip protrude? Huh? They don't know. They never know. People never know nothing. Press one, but I know. They don't want me to show you this. All the fantasies leave then. Yeah, you might wake up. It may be a whole destruction going on the earth because the veil is falling. You are a white supremacist nation. You were founded on the theft of things that don't belong to you. That's what I teach here at KevRow University. You got to be a student. Then you got to ask questions. You see, go up in my cash app. Bishmillah Holloway, Brian King. Shout out to y'all. Mrs. Payton, press one. Don't try to convince me that's dolls too. Yeah, whatever. Stay there, Mrs. Payton. Sit right there with your husband. Amanda, RT Bale. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all contribute to this program. This is going to be Roosevelt. And what I say? Roosevelt looked like J.P. Morgan. But Grover Cleveland, who gave the money to J.P. Morgan? Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland looked like Theodore Roosevelt. But Theodore Roosevelt looked like Mr. Riggs' asshole. Press one. It's the reason behind that. Hollywood. Makeup. But one thing they couldn't hide is this. There is no plausible deniability. Say it with me. There is no plausible deniability. I got you in real time within legal memory. You're guilty. You're guilty already. I already win. Without a shadow of a fucking doubt. Now, this is why you a white supremacist nation. Because of your great Theodore Roosevelt gave you this right New Deal, and you've been running off of this New Deal this whole time. But guess where they got the money from? Guess where Riggs got their money from? The freemen. Guess where the right got their money from? The Jews. Guess who stole everything from the blacks? And all of their paintings and beautiful, all the money and gold and safes and homes. Theodore Roosevelt. Well, who did it in Europe? Oh, Adolf Hitler did it to the Jews. You see how they're running concurrent? Why? Because they did it to you. That's why. And the Jews has copied your story because they have your story. That's why. These be your Bolshevik. A Bolshevik without a banker who stole every damn thing from black people. Just a Bolshevik. That's it. Now they're Williams and Gillespie's and motherfucking Rockefeller and this one and that one. Now they running around the earth, but they stole all their money. All of America's money came from black freedmen banks that was robbed by the Nazis, a.k.a. the United States German Bond Union. And they ran the theater of war like this man is terrorizing the whole earth. When it's these two. Well, these two is this one. But this is theater of war. You know, bad person. You know, swastika. You know, press one. All so they can be Aryans. And they're not even Aryan. Because Aryan nearly just means the noble one. Press 1. That's why he's the chancellor. He's the Aryan in their world. But I'm the Aryan. Press 1. I'm the noble one. Press 1. I'm the chancellor here, buddy. Press 1. And that's how you run that shit. Now, people think, how many people died all the way up to get to this point? And I'm still here. You better leave them white people alone, man. You better stop telling the truth. I'm still here. You better stop right there, man. Man. Oh, man. Man, you better stop, man. Them white folks, man, they gonna come get you, man, because the minute they hear you talking, still breathing, still here. I said, like Nipsey said, maybe I'm just too ambitious. Press 1. I don't know, but I need to know why I ain't got shit. I got to know why my heart yearns for truth. And who are you people? Well, now I know, you rockhead bastard. Now I know why you can't participate. Now I know most of you niggas is Germans too. Most of you niggas is German too. Most of y'all is Freemasons too. Press 1 under the order of the Pope. Nigga, shut up, punk. Right now, shut up. You couldn't even stop being one because you're scared. Press 1. That's why I'm out here alone, kicking niggas' asses. Press 1. That's why. I don't even gonna ask why you're not helping, because you can't. You gotta have big balls to do this. You know what I'm against? White supremacy. White supremacy. Y'all just like to rap. Nipsey said black leaders in this game with powerful racists. What you think he mean? Well, go rap then. Go hang out over there. Nigga, y'all shouldn't even be allowed to listen to Tupac Shakur. Y'all don't even know what it's like to have a rebel. You don't even know who you fighting against. Who you fighting? You don't wake up and just want to be in a daydream. No, nigga, there's a definitive white supremacy is what I'm after. How did they win in America? Huh? How they beat us? And the great George was they stole the trust. And they slaughtered the people and genocided them. And created a bunch of little countries off of the trust. A bunch of little ones too. Now they think they really Nigerians and Africa and this one, not knowing that the bankers made that for them. Press 1. This man named all your little sister cities. Put y'all all, it's called the Scramble of Africa. How to hurry up and create something because we ain't had shit. And we got to get these people to believe they come from one of these ones. Look how all these people over here, Nigerian and them one and them one. You from over there? Look where they all black. That's where you got to be from. And we was all dressed like this and having money and banking. Y'all was slaves, man. Press 1. They want you to forget about the black sovereigns. They want you to forget about the freedmen banks who we lent the money to. That's why you won't ever be able to. You out of time because they don't want you to see the connection between America and Nazi Germany. They don't want you awake to know that your ass is in a white supremacist POW. You don't know where you at, nigga. You're in a white man's world, Jimmy. Come over here playing. No, you got to support this broadcast. Shout out to, who is this? Pop Deuce. He says, for the chancellor, Pop Deuce, shout out to you, because you right. Pick a boo to them. Thinking I'm just a YouTuber with all this knowledge and wisdom. Somebody they can fool. But God put me here to tell you the truth. Not play with people who daydream and people who are children and daughters of fucking homicidal maniacs. Hell no. He put me here to tell those who can listen and those who have an ear. Shout out to Jamil, Bishmullah Holloway, Brian King. I'm over here playing with me. Yeah, you don't fully understand it until you come to a lecture and ask some questions. Ask them, how do they do this? You can't be over here unless you get to asking real questions. How? Who, what, where, when, and why, and how? That's what I asked. And I got my answer. If you want to know the root of white supremacy or the root of any fucking problem invented by Albert Einstein and anybody else, you got to go to the root problem. You got to go to the root. Anything. Where is the root? My father taught me this. Where is the root? What's the definitive? I'm not here to chase puppets with y'all. I need to get to the root of the square root. I ain't even go to math class. I just remember that one. The square root, remember? All right then. Well, this is as far as I got. And shout out to Beat Brian King. Brian King will swear, Kev, you showed me, and I might have. But, brother, I want you to hold your glory because you deserve for Riggs Bank and for them to be the ones who did it. And then I wouldn't have this on my screen if it wasn't for you. It'll be another, however long. It could have came tomorrow. Could have came down the road. But guess what? Right, perfect timing. We on Kairos time. Perfect timing. So, did the Nazis win the war? Yes. According to Sir Chancellor Mr. Gillespie. You could tell them, blame it on me when they come and get you. Say, Kevin taught me this. Who? Kev. You don't slaughter me. Please, reverse one. Please, Kev did it. He taught me this right here. You do that. I don't even know what I be saying sometimes. I be like, please, but all the thing you know, Kev, Mr. Gillespie taught you this. And you got a sound mind knowing that your ass is in a prisoner of war camp. The whole world waiting on you to wake up. You can't wake up unless you know the truth. And I shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Press 1. That's why I say I'm the spirit of truth, because I know it. That's why. And you don't have a choice no more. Your ass know now too. They won the war. Ain't no, I don't want to know, blue, 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 they fucking up hip hop. Now you know you are white supremacist, or you was raised as a white supremacist, or you under the power of white supremacy. You're a prisoner of war of white supremacy. Why do I say that? And why I do? Because there's 9 areas that white supremacy operate. And the number one area they operate is the financial. The number one. Everything follows the financial market. So it's up to you, every person in this classroom, to pick up their flag and say, damn. And find, I don't care if you got to dig deep for a week. What am I going to fight for? What am I here to do? Ain't nobody going to, who, you think they going to let your Liberty bond go? Your bond is payment for their freedom. Didn't you understand? Your death is our life. That's what you up against, dead man. You up against coming to life, raising your kids in life. Not under loose cannon and goddamn big U and these little small blocks. Your forefathers was taken down. They weren't no damn Africans from nowhere. Africa didn't exist before them. Hey, listen to me. Africa didn't exist before them. You understand? You artificially intelligent, raised by artificial intelligence, boy, you don't know nothing past them. See, but my bloodline say they are guilty. Your gods, who you scared of, those white men right here in your brain, my God said they are guilty of war crimes. And there's a big judgment coming that's a Nuremberg times a billion. Don't ask me why stuff is burning down. Don't ask me why. Don't ask why. You should have asked when Jadakiss was asking why. Don't ask me. Just know. Because if you ask me, I'm going to hurt your feeling. Because God is destroying everything that is not real. That's why. Why are we going out like this? Why? You say? Why? Is that a question? Why? You disrespected the Father, that's why. Because you're a Freemason, that's why. Because you're a black Nazi, and you're a white Nazi, and you false noble one. Press 1 and you haven't been keeping your oath. You gonna serve. That's what you gonna do. And you didn't have to believe me. You don't got to believe me now. Just cry when it's on your TV. Just cry when you see them people that's not listening. See them, watch them. Watch it. Watch how this show ends for everybody who believed in Beyonce. Everybody who believed in Jay-Z. Everybody who believed in these little stupid ass false senses of Christ that you thought was going to free you. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, y'all, they in trouble. And all you got left is fucking relationship advice in the metaverse. That's it. You don't got nothing else. Ain't nothing else but Spider Loke and them talking about grid program. Press one. Ain't nothing else. Just don't do bad things. Only thing popping on the internet, you know what was just discovered? Mr. Gillespie just found out that Theodore Roosevelt is not even real. He's on a fucking monument. He's not even real. And he's played by motherfucking Adolf Hitler right on the side of motherfucking Mount Everest. Tear that shit down. Put up Mr. Gillespie's face. Press one. Boy, when they read this back in history, they gonna say, no, there nobody believed this man. No. How many videos did he have? A bunch of them. They came again. Yep. They tried to trick him and deceive. Yep. They tried everything they could to stop Mr. motherfucking Gillespie. But it was Kevin Gillespie who told us that the Nazi regime won World War II and then walked it down. And then taught us. See, as a student here, this is why it's mandatory you don't end up like them. You have to ask questions. To be on this level right here, to jump, to fly with no fear, to faith, man, all you got to do is DM me and send me a message and holler at me. Press one. But now, Kev, hey, listen, you might as well cop the ebook. You got to learn to think like this and squash all conspiracy. Ain't no Alex Jones here. They're all these people are sons and daughters of Romans, Russians, and German from the Weimar. One, pizza. I don't know why I just said that. Italy, pizza. And listen, from Rome, all of them. Now look at all the presidents back in the day. Look at their pictures at around this time. They're all Nazis. Because they're all part of the Roman Empire. And they're all Catholics. That's their spiritual belief. It's an occultic. It's the occultic viewpoint of the universe. Stars and moons and planets and this one and this one and in right time and this one and this one and this one. Only gonna be God at the end. And I told you, stay within legal memory. I'm not here to play. Charging them. This is a charge. But this is on the global scale because ain't no law, ain't no justice or Jesus at the Senate. Ain't no justice or at the Congress. They didn't want because they're all elitists. They're all boom, 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 boom. These are the Nazis of your time. How do I know this? I just know it. Shout out to Shiva with that $20 contribution, contributing to the best show and network broadcast on earth. The urban Joe Rogan podcast. I'm the black Joe Rogan. I'm the real one. The conspiracy theory. Bro, y'all running the same conspiracy theories I was playing with, nigga, when I was 12. Y'all got the internet now. Let's speed this up because y'all got repetitive shit. Press one. Hit the like button and subscribe. Stay within legal. If you're not within legal memory, you're out of here. If you're chasing ghosts, you're out of here. You want to be able. We got to be able to nail them to the cross. That's right. Nail them. Right there. Every point proven. This is who you are. This is the man y'all say is the greatest president y'all ever had, right? This is true. But guess what? Who he was. Guess who he was? He the greatest president y'all ever had because he was Hitler's financier. That's how they was able to move the money from one to the next and genocide people at the same time. Holocaust people at the same time. Y'all say the Holocaust happened under Hitler, right? All right then. You said you're a Hebrew Israelite. Well, prove to me you went through the Holocaust. And prove to me the curses of God are upon you. Don't just tell me because you in the Shalom camp of a 501c. Tell me how. Show me you a Jew. Huh? Show me. KevRow, show me you Jew. Don't just be out there reading. That's right. Show me. And stay within legal memory. If you can't do that, you just talking shit. Ain't nothing is to come from what you talking about. There's no legal ramification for nothing you talking about. Cause you out your damn mind. Press one. Supporters, supporters, supporters. I love y'all. Shout out to Royal Purple. I can't thank you enough. You the one who had got me on the bobblehead thing of give back. God bless you. Just give out your heart. You feel me? Never wanted nothing from Kev. Never said nothing foul. Except all my criticism. You still here supporting. God, shout out to you. You'd be surprised. You rarely meet people who support black people without no strings attached. You feel me? Just to support. You feel me, Tracy? That's real. Because I don't have people, oh, no, I did this. I did this one. Oh, I supported this. Oh, I thought. Can I just be me? Damn. Non-capos mentis. Of course, you out your mind. You out of your legal, you out of legal memory, and you're out of time. You out your mind, so you stuck in time. Press one. You out your mind, so you stuck in time. Wow. KevRow. Shout out to y'all people. I urge y'all to contribute to this broadcast. Y'all will love this broadcast. I already know y'all love it, but where I'm going with it, I just need the people to support and let me know, okay, we here with it. So just support the broadcast. And I'm going to take a small break because I have to eat something because this alone is already. And I'm going to give time for my class to come up with any questions, any help according to the timeline of events. Make sure you're on my Patreon. I am starting to StreamYard and open it up for people. But now that y'all know my stance, and where I'm at, this is where it is. The banks, the banking empire, the Holy Roman Empire that y'all thought was Jesus and persecuted Jesus, when y'all got to know that this was metaphoric for the persecution of justice. Justice is ideological no subversion. Since y'all been doing what y'all will. American remember? Nazis and all. Aleister Crowley, say something. 424-209-9506. Anything about me. So what? So what? You in the chat room saying what? So what? Show me something. Tell me about how the Nazis won World War II. Show me something. Let me know my work is not in vain. Did you call just rambling at the mouth? See? Want the attention of the professor? You got it. Tell me something. So what? The economic panic of 1891. So what? Is that supposed to make me think you know something? That you doing some homework? Well, I say, so what, Henry Griffin? So what? All you got to do is hit that hotline. You know what the number is. Ain't no reason that y'all just keep blurting out. And I'm urging all the fellas to call it in and step their game up. It's my duty to teach you to be courageous, Henry, and for you to speak your mind. That's what I created the KevRow University for every male student that come over here that don't know how to speak to be able to. Not to sit up here and post stuff in my chat room and be like, Kev, I did a panic of, show me, Henry. And why y'all get quiet when I call on you and you know it's a university for the highly intellectuals and the students? Why? Why y'all run? Y'all don't run with 4 extras calling the non-affiliates to the back, beating them up. Press one. Y'all don't run in. This shit is entertainment when they beating up Jay Reed at No Jumper Studio. It's not, but see? Press one. See? It's fun when we telling women they not good enough and that the man is the prize. Press one. Then it's all fun and games. But the minute you try to give a man some power for him to step up into his role, he don't want to know nothing. Huh? What? Right now, they crying. Oh, they popped the balloon. That's one of the women out here. The Bible says it's gonna be 7-1. What's your gripe is? You don't got no authority, do you? You don't got no. Hold up, give me the microphone. They don't got no authority. They don't know how to have the food and ready when you get there off of work. You've been driving trucks and forklifts for 40 years and you still got an adolescent women problem. Listening to Jay-Z talking about he ain't got no problem, but you got all the problems on the internet. Whack 100 speak. No Jumpers talking. Vlad TV is on. As soon as you give them some power to where they're obligated, press one. It's just like the LA County Jail. There's only a few. The few, the proud, the Negroes. Yeah, it take a lot to be an American Negro. Yeah, see, I'm not dealing in the science of it. Just stay when it's time to play, they around. That's what I always say. When it's time to home in at what's important, like the Nazi banking system, the Rice Bank and the rigs, then they want to play. They don't want to stay on task. Then they automatically forget things. Then they don't know what this is. This is KevRow. They act like they don't know what it is. No, bro. Y'all chose to, I want to be enlightened and want to do this. And nah, y'all looking for an entertainer. Coffee and Kush TV, make sure y'all over there. Make sure y'all over there. You're looking for a damn entertainer. Nah, no, my life has become entertaining to them. So the real Kev, dealing with the Riggs Bank and how the Freedmen they can't touch. As long as you stay confused, stay calculating things, and stay in the mystery of it, here they go. Popping, ready to play. It never fails. It never fails. That's why I'm glad that I've been working with those who actually study, who actually do the work, who actually are interested in the things that's solving history's mysteries. I take it serious. I don't care if niggas don't like me. I don't care. I don't lost so many people that didn't mean nothing on this program. I don't care. You see, they just lost TikTok. And then you see that? You see how fast things can turn? Press one. You see how all those people almost ended their whole, and they got millions of subscribers. Ain't none of them thinking like this, Tracy. One for one. You see why, Tracy? At any time, the same ones that's doing all the yip yap are not the ones that's gonna be here when it all falls down. Millions of people that had no connection with, how I get the hiccups, connection with their audiences. Nothing. Just random 8-second, 1 minute, 3 minute, all the hard work. Hundreds of videos, they crying and shit. Imagine me, 900 videos of time and great information flowing through here. You think I'm finna get that up and play around with this excellent broadcast we got right here? You think I'm gonna get that up because niggas want to play and motherfuckers ain't brave because y'all afraid? Hell no. No, oh no, y'all must not come from where I come from. I come from the street, nigga. Welfare. Yeah, I know what it's like. Press one. To be broke and have nothing, bro. Welfare. No confidence. Broke, nigga. Take my shit. Yeah, that's why I work hard, Tracy. That's why. Because they not gonna be here tomorrow, Tracy. You see that? They're not gonna be here when it's time. And that's why I had to refocus and show those who actually contribute to my page and actually do the work and is interested in this knowledge from me. You know, and this is just free. It's free. It's the support. But I also got a Patreon. I got a Cash App. But people got this whole thing fucked up. See, you see, what I had to realize is this isn't for everybody. See, a lot of y'all blacks are Aryan Moors. A lot of y'all are Germanic. Gotcha. So y'all gonna do whatever it takes to blame everybody else and hide your hand in the massacre of the blacks in America, the genocide and the Holocaust. Y'all gonna bring up quantum mechanics? Ah, y'all gonna study quantum mechanics. Y'all gonna study all type of nonsense, but don't understand. But y'all don't know this. Y'all don't know what happened to the sovereign. Y'all don't know nothing. Nothing. And then when we do touch up on it, oh, y'all singing and tap dancing abilities are lame as hell. It's gonna be the same thing forever because that's what y'all trapped in. That's what y'all trapped in. I choose to go further. I choose to go further. I want to know what happened to our people. How did the Moors, the black African Germans, the Afrikaners, how did they in association with the German Russian Weimar Republic choose to steal everything from us? And over here talking shit. When a nigga bring up these freemen, we see because they not freemen at all. Ah, got you. Got you. They're not freemen at all. Free from who? The king made them free. They people of the trust. Hit that like button and subscribe. Free from who? What type of people say those are the freemen? Some slaves? Amen. Some ain't the freeman banks. Kiss my ass. Only place they was saving money was the post office. Press one. The king. Yeah, that's why we had all the stamps. That's why your grandmama, great grandmama had all the stamps. These are savings bonds and all of these things that was stolen from our people. You would have seen in them notebooks as well. Gold and silver notes because, nigga, that's what they took. They don't put y'all in a state of time and history. You lost in science. I don't know. Well, move aside, because I know. Give us free, nigga. Say it with me. Only a slave will say those is freedmen. Only a slave will say that. You think people walked around this earth talking about freedmen? I'm a freedman? Huh? Knock it off. That's how I know who doing the homework. That's how I know who ready to learn and who here to mislead. I ain't fooled, Kev. I got a whole team. You can't fool me. You'll be fooling everybody. And they work so hard that, I've been on forgot about you in 10 minutes. I've been on forgot about everything you just said. 10 minutes. It ain't never leading to anything. It's a regurgitation of the same Gillespie algorithm. Repeating my shit back to me is not what I'm doing here. And this doesn't apply to everybody. So if you use a Frenchman, a Mormon, a Moor, this one, a Russian, a German, this one, and that one, I can't do nothing for you. I'm not even, choose at your own risk. You're not even going to get a chance to call me. Hit the like button and subscribe. Don't even do it. Royal Purple say, only a slave will say that. Those is freemen. Those ain't banks. What bank? What bank? It was just named the Freeman Banks. that was ransacked all over the place? Right. Hit that like button and subscribe. People don't know nothing when it's time to get going. I said the Supreme Court to set you free. Niggas got to running and jiving and jugging and shit. I said you got to go to the Supreme Court to get free. Oh yeah, that's right. You gonna do it? I'm not doing nothing. I'm getting me, myself, me. They ain't got jurisdiction over me. What you witnessing? I'm doing for me. That's right. Mister ain't never had shit. For me. You gonna have to do the same thing for you, man. You gonna have to do it for you. I'm just here to show you it can and will be done for me. See, this ain't to pump up and pump your chest out class. This to speak with confidence and know what you talking about, even if the world don't agree with you. So what? The world don't know nothing. The world was crying last night. TikTok went off. They back happy again. The world don't know nothing. It was all trained by the Nazis. Now take that. The White League is the Nazis. Say it with me. The American Nazi is the White League. Riggs Bank. The Nazis are them in a former life when they was very bad. They became very, very bad. See, it's crazy when you're thinking about the crime. But when you actually pull it off, they don't want to come around because this don't apply to them, Karen. This applies to us and those who can hear. That's it. They don't want to compare motherfucking this guy with yours truly, Theodore Roosevelt or Adolf Hitler. Press 1 for that matter. Because then you're going to make the distinction and say, wait one goddamn minute, you piece of shit. Press 1. One is German, yet one is American. Both did the same goddamn thing. Destroyed us. Y'all got used to makeup and shit. No, y'all are busted. And the blacks are under them. Pledged to die. I don't want, what can I do with you? You pledged to die. I'm talking to the people who are dead in law. I'm not talking to people who develop a treaty with the devil. You all said Hitler was the Antichrist. I'm not looking for nobody who made a deal with the devil. Press 1. You got me? I'm looking for those who were stolen by the devil unrighteously. I'm not looking and not here to play with those who are willing demons of the Pope. Nigga. Here to play in y'all little world, stupid ass sciences of nothing. Nothing. Shit don't even make sense. I'm not here to play with that. I'm here to get to the definitive, nigga. I'm trying to find those who stole everything from the freemen on both sides of the aisle. Who took our stuff? And what I've noticed is my American black folk, when I ask non-American blacks to do this for me, they always end up in mislead and always somewhere they ain't supposed to be. I got a whole show. Call in with your homework, but they ain't doing the homework. So I got to do extra. So I'm going to do extra. 4 times, 5 times extra, sir. But ain't no hanging out. I don't want your call. I don't want your call. Stay on the sideline. I'm on fire right now. You not doing nothing. When you call, you ain't saying nothing. I don't care about the panics. I'm already on it. You can't even call in anyway. So what? No. It should be called in and hit the StreamYard. You should have your homework ready to go. That's what my call-ins are looking like. They got it ready to go. They're ready to say, Professor, I'm ready. You're not ready. You just want to call in. See, my students, when they get on here, this is the work, this is the notes we got. You not on that level. I'm not doing that with you. Press one, I'm not even finna entertain it. Hit the like button. I'm not even want you to pump yourself up into thinking I want to hear that type of shit. I'm not. I don't. I'm not going to hear it. You know, because that's not homework to me. That's nothing. So before you even get started, Henry Griffin, I want you to know, don't even waste your time. You feel me, Brian King? Don't even tell him, but don't even do it. Kev just about to line you up something cold, brother. Don't do it. It's not enough. I'm going to let you know. It's not enough. You got to be up here. Nazism in America. Ain't no more call-ins. Ain't no more. It's just, nigga, you either there or you not. Don't try to talk to me from no chat room or none of that. I'm a delegate. No. We don't found the banks of all banks. We don't found the reason why our people was made into convict leasing. I told you this was directly to the Supreme Court. Directly. They don't believe. So, what? I don't believe you. They don't believe. I do. Well, there's a will, there's a way. I believe. See how far my faith got me? God delivering this info like never before. Who robbed our people? Who robbed our people? A lot of people don't want that told because a lot of people looking for reparations. Continue to look for reparations. I don't give a damn. You're not on my team. You're not on my team. Trust me, I would know. All this time, I would know who really are yearning to be free, yearning to get the information, and who just call the show just to distract my channel to go anywhere but, nigga, the bank. Now, you can take that to the bank. You should know what was at you see all that whited out? You know what was up there? The Freedmen banks. The Freedmen was robbed by Riggs' fake bank. Fake federal bank. Fake every damn thing. Did y'all know that these ain't even these real people names, man? I got them making fake aliases. No, wait a minute. No, I got them. Because the White League is the Nazi Party. It's the American Nazi Party. I got them in they fake identities. No, the real one. Yeah, the real guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. I am no longer giving a damn about all this other stuff. Remember what this man said.
Was an ally of Adolf Hitler, and that Adolf Hitler signed two concordant contracts with the Vatican. The Pope Pius XII signed two contracts with Adolf Hitler, that he would throw full Catholic support in Europe behind the new regime of Adolf Hitler if Hitler, upon winning the World War, would establish the Roman Catholic Church as the only legitimate religion of the world. under the new order of the world.
We find that the Bush family was heavily involved
Yes.
in financing Hitler, and the Kennedy family as well.
Right. Now, the point is, I want to continue with this. When you understand, we're talking about the Vatican, we're talking about Hitler and Mussolini. We're talking about the fascist of Europe in war with America and England. Now we're talking about the Empire Strikes Back. And as we said in the last program, New York is the Empire State. That's why you have Steven Spielberg and George Lucas movies talking about the Lost Ark, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Who is that going for the Lost Ark with Indiana Jones, but Adolf Hitler? And in the Last Crusade, it's Adolf Hitler again. So
well,
what we're
Hollywood
talking
is making
about here,
pictures not for the profit, but for the propaganda.
for the propaganda. If you remember that Mussolini was an ally of Adolf Hitler.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Actors, the real thing. Actors, the real thing.
And that Adolf Hitler signed two concordant contracts with the Vatican. The Pope Pius XII signed two contracts with Adolf Hitler that he would throw full Catholic support in Europe behind the new regime of Adolf Hitler if Hitler, upon winning the World War, would establish the Roman Catholic Church as the only legitimate religion of the world under the new order of the world.
We find that the Bush family was heavily involved
Yes.
in
Who was the Bush family? Prescott Bush and them. Nazis.
financing Hitler, and the Kennedy family as well.
Right. Now, the point is, I want to continue with this. When you
Now, they go FDR right here. Here's FDR.
understand, we're talking about the Vatican, we're talking about Hitler and Mussolini. We're talking about the fascist of Europe in war with America and England. Now we're talking about the Empire Strikes Back. And as we said in the last program,
They're at war with the real England. The real England. The real one. England is the trust. England is the people of George. Huh? England is the people of George. That's why George is so important. Because George trust is what they were after in his goal in the resources of this great nation. The freedmen. Really? You need to be able to see history from a bird's eye view. They created characters for y'all. That's it. You will go forever hating Hitler and all this when in real life it was the banker, Hitler, the real one. Y'all are in the dream world of international bankers who took over and claimed white dominance, Aryan dominance, Euro-Asiatic dominance over the whole resources of this nation. That's where you are. You're in the perfect world of Adolf Hitler or this guy. And his good friend, you can just call him Mussolini. The White League is the Nazi. Said the White League that we know in America is the Nazis. So in order to see what the Nazis was doing, you can get a clear vision by looking at what the White League did. Okay? Everything that the Germans did, the SS and the Nazis, everything, everything, the White League did. You get it? You can tell what the Germans did by looking at your history, you know, as the White League and its hate and disgust for you know who. Now, everything that they shown you on camera was theater of war. Okay? They really did that. But that's through the chronovisor, the TV. They really did it in real life and massacred all of the Jews in real life by way of the White League in the Americas. The White League are Germans, Russians, disciples of the Pope. That's why after the war, they were treated much better than you and your forefathers. Why? Because they won the war. They only wanted your estate. Not yours, but George's estate. So they can control the whole world and make those who were on top subservient to them. But they were only here by way of criminal acts. They were prisoners. They were working for the government, the Fed, or what you would consider the federal government. Only able to work Washington, only to off the islands of the coast, never able to, but we'll get to that. The real thing nobody wants you to know is who financed the Nazis. American business tycoons did. Why? Because they're all Germans. From Ford to the presidents to, they're all German. Russian collusion. You haven't had, there's no legal government on this soil because democracy sits on top of the republic. There hasn't been a legitimate president. There can't be. Presidents, you haven't had a legitimate body in office since George. And you won't never have it. You are on a technology destructive path past the point of no return. They're going to destroy everything. It's just what it is. You can cry about it on TikTok in your own little personal life, like, oh, look what the Illuminati is doing. You may be bloodline of a Bavarian, German, black, Nazi, Afrikanist, mixed with Euro, whatever, doesn't matter. You're a part of them. That's why they run when I come around, ladies, and stick it like this. They are a death army. Wolves in sheep clothing. Death. That's why they worship science. Science is death. That's why they worship Elon Musk. That's their God. That's their advocate. That's what Elon Musk is. He's the advocate for this Bavarian race. Damn. That's all you got. Your last president and your last advocate, who is the Antichrist. These are children of the Antichrist. This is from Do What Thou Wilt. This is all that right now is going on. So don't act confused. You don't know what's going on. This is where what's not trusting in God get you. World of delinquency, transhumanism, everything that the Bible say don't do, and the whole world is just fucked off. The whole thing. Why? Because you've been ideologically subverted by the Russians and Germans. That's why. And this is their world of confusion. You entered this. This is what you wanted. Your ancestors and your penal gland and your this one and that one. Never to get to who financed nothing and who you are in real life. I'm God's people. What does that mean? You thinking like a Hebrew Israelite 5013C Tazariak brain. What? Show me something. Get up on this internet playing with none of them. I don't get up here playing type of support. I don't get that. I don't get, hey Kev, come up on the internet and play with us and let them make a fool out of us. Hell no. I don't get that type of support. Show me something. Tell me about how the Nazis won World War II. Show me something. Let me know my work is not in vain. You heard about the wrong shit. You're doing this.